Each week, from across America, 2 families are chosen. This week, the champion truck-pulling Zaring family from Indiana. Unappreciated mom Debbie's been waiting 7 years for husband Jake to build her kitchen as he's too busy working on his trucks. Selfish hard man Jake even missed the birth of his son for a competition. The Zaring kids have to work hard for everything they get and don't even get to celebrate birthdays. And a partying LaBreeze from Michigan. Ultra-cool, high-maintenance Corey has to look good at all times. Adoring husband Tony does everything around the house, as she might break a nail. Slacker daughter Tuesday has such an attitude, nobody really disciplines her, and she does little apart from sending texts and spending time on her computer. Each wife is about to get a new husband, new children,
bye,
and a new life.
Don't have too much fun without me. Wait, there's no mirror. How am I supposed to do my makeup?
Give me my phone right now.
You can earn it back.
No.
Tuesday, get back here and talk about it.
If I wouldn't have left, I would have punched her in the face.
It's like you're just having fun with me. That's not the way that it works, Jake.
Well, then won't do anything.
Real homes.
Jake, you treat your trucks better than you treat your wife.
Maybe she needs a divorce.
Real lives.
She take your phone?
Yep.
You want it back?
Yep.
Then you gotta do it.
Nope, I'm not doing that.
You are gonna do it, whether you like it or not.
Real drama.
Debbie, I feel bad for you.
I knew she was gonna cry again.
Shut up, Jake. I've had enough of your over the last week.
The smell of diesel. The scream of rubber. 1,300 raw horsepower. Put the hammer down. It's truck pullers extraordinaire, the Zarings.
Truck pulling is a sport that involves horsepower and traction at the same time and pull a weighted sled the farthest of any competitor.
You start at 0, end at 300. Hopefully you win.
There's more to it than that.
I know, but I'm making it simple for everybody. The object is to win.
And at the Super Bowl of truck pulling, when the dust settles, there can only be one champion, Jake Zaring.
He thinks that he's king around here.
Oh, I am king.
Jake's world sometimes doesn't remember that other people live in it.
Every year, my father missed my birthday for a truck pull.
He missed the birth of his son. I was in labor, and Jake wasn't there because he was at a truck pull.
Yeah, I'm really proud of these trucks. I probably spend more time with it than I should.
The whole Zaring family pulls together for Jake.
At our local pull, I run the concession stands.
Jordan will help clean on the truck. Isaac will help change the oil, sharpen the tires.
I don't really have much of a choice.
Jake and Debbie expect the kids to pull their weight around the family farm and business, too.
Working for Dad, it's long hours.
Get the nuts and washers. If I ask him to do something, I ask him once. If I have to ask twice, I kind of get disturbed.
The competitive-minded Zarings push their kids to be winners at everything they do.
Our family believes if you start it, you're going to finish it.
In kickboxing, I won the state title.
Singing, dancing.
As well as doing all the work around the home, Debbie holds down multiple jobs.
I have 2 income jobs. My first job, I'm a cafeteria manager. And when I leave here, I will have approximately 15 minutes to get to my hairdressing job. Debbie.
Yeah, love.
What do you need?
And work-obsessed Jake also expects Debbie to run errands for him.
I prefer steak.
Dropping off food to Jake and the guys, it's about the only time that we get to see each other. What time will you be home?
Whenever we get done.
We don't have time for play. We've never had a honeymoon. We've never had a vacation.
Took you to New York this year.
There's a truck pull.
Oh, yeah. If you've been around me long enough, you'll find out that I'm pretty hard and cold.
This is our marriage hut.
That's where it happens. If you don't like it, you're going down the road and find somebody you do like.
Jake is always out there. You will very seldom ever see him in the house.
Inside that's hers, outside of it's mine.
The kitchen has been under construction for at least 7 years.
I'd promised to have the house remodeled in time for Jordan's graduation. Then I got busy in the field.
At this point, I'm just hoping to get my washer and dryer so I can do clothes upstairs, because the stairs are really steep. When I go down the stairs, I'm always afraid I'll fall.
She's clumsy.
I don't have a mirror in my bathroom to do my hair, and I don't have a mirror to put my makeup on, because Jake unloaded my bathroom when he decided to demolish it one day. He would rather take a beating than to do any kind of construction work in the house. And I would like to beat him.
But Debbie is about to abandon truck-pulling, unappreciative Jake and her work-obsessed family to swap lives with a woman she's never met 350 miles away in Michigan. Super smart, high-maintenance, high-achiever Corey Labrie has succeeded in the male-dominated world of mechanical engineering.
All right, I'm on my way down. I would just definitely describe myself as a successful woman. I can be an engineer and be stylish and fun and not dorky. I was pulled over by a police officer once and he's like, "Are you a stripper?" I'm like, "A stripper?" I'm like, "No, I'm an engineer." Looks good, so we should be able to have something by Monday.
Inside 40 minutes commercial free. I'm Tony Labrie.
Tony's a local DJ, and after 2 previous marriages, Corey has finally found her perfect, appreciative, and adoring man.
He's the sweetest man that anybody could ever know. I mean, anybody would be jealous just purely because I've got such a great husband.
Hate to say it, but I'm the domestic one of the family. Corey doesn't clean.
I would rather not get my hands dirty. I don't want to ruin my nails. I'm pretty high maintenance. I take so much pride in the way that I look. I like to make sure my makeup's done just right and my hair's done just right and my clothes match.
My mom takes like 2 hours in the morning. I usually don't see her before I leave the house.
In the morning, I make my own breakfast, then I walk to the bus stop by myself.
While the Labries work hard, they make sure to make time for their relationship and fun.
We've had parties go on till 4 or 5 in the morning.
People sometimes, as they get older, they forget that they can still have fun and they start to take life too seriously.
Gelatin shots, who wants some?
Ooh, we gotta have some time to ourselves as well, and the kids can be upstairs doing whatever they want to do.
Oldest daughter Tuesday has few responsibilities.
She will just stay in her room, text, be on the computer and things like that.
Tuesday, the few things that we ask of her is that she keeps her room clean and that she also cleans up the kitchen when she gets home from school.
About 90% of the time, it does not get done.
If I don't want to do it, I'm not gonna do it. Tony will do it.
She breaks me down and I just do it just to get it done. My relationship with Tuesday is not as open. You know, we've only been a family for a few years.
So Tony leaves the attempts at discipline to Corey.
You didn't do your job. Oops.
I don't get punished that often. I just get yelled at.
Get off the computer. Mm-hmm. Get up and clean.
I'm up.
You're not up.
I am.
Tuesday, is your room clean? Tuesday, pick up your room. Pick it up.
They don't even hear it anymore. It doesn't affect them whatsoever.
You better clean it.
I'm cleaning. Are you blind?
If you push your kids too hard, they're gonna end up rebelling.
I was gonna do track in 8th grade, but I didn't do it, even though my mom had already bought me my shoes. Oops.
Tuesday does have one other big interest apart from texting and her computer.
I like to cover my wall with pictures of half-naked men.
I've been worried how much Tuesday has turned an interest in boys. You know, I started out my college career and I ended up getting pregnant my freshman year, which was tough. And I wouldn't want Tuesday to go through that.
She had me really young, but like, it's her fault. So like, I don't know why it'd be my problem.
It's the day of the swap, and the wives prepare to leave their lives behind. What do they hope to bring to their new families?
I'm ready to go and show this family what high maintenance is all about. 4 suitcases, and I'm getting ready to rock their world. Don't have too much fun without me.
Say, babe, we love you.
I think it'd be a good opportunity for Jake maybe to learn a little bit more patience. I hope somebody can soften him just a little bit.
Keep my house clean.
Don't come back soon, you hear?
After a journey of over 350 miles, the wives finally get to see where they'll be living for the next 2 weeks.
These shoes weren't made for walking on, oh my gosh, a cat.
Before they meet their new families, the wives get a chance to explore their new homes.
There's no dishwasher.
Oh, it's a done kitchen.
There's no washer and dryer right now.
Wow. They have lots of entertainment, probably lots of people coming over.
Wait, there's no mirror. How am I supposed to do my makeup?
I don't see trophies and ribbons. Obviously don't compete a lot.
They're really into trucks, I guess.
Must be boy crazy girls.
There's a whole bunch of cows.
For the first week, the wives must live by the rules of their new family. Each wife has written a manual as a guide to the running of their homes.
For us, life is having fun and enjoying ourselves. Tony is a complete neat freak and loves to keep the house immaculate. Tony, can you come home with me when we get through with this?
Truck pulling is Jake's life, so the family tags along. What about what the other people in the family are interested in?
My oldest daughter, Tuesday, snuck out of her bathroom window a few months ago, but we don't believe in punishment. In my house, we'd be doing time.
For years now, my kitchen's been a demolition zone waiting on Jake to finish the kitchen. Jake sounds like he's very, very selfish.
I got pregnant when I was 19 years old. It wasn't easy. Obviously, you don't want her to get in the situation you did, so rules would be good.
I would like to go on vacation with Jake and finally take a honeymoon, but unfortunately, Jake would rather work. The kids' birthdays always fall on pulls too, so we only celebrate them on the road. He maybe cares for these trucks a little bit more than he cares for his family.
Downtrodden Debbie Zering devotes herself to her family and is completely unappreciated by selfish truck-pulling champion husband Jake.
She's clumsy.
She swapped lives with high-maintenance Corey Labrie, whose adoring husband does everything around the house. For the first week, the wives live by their new family's rules. Later, they get to make some changes.
You treat your trucks better than you treat your wife.
You're trying to give me advice. You've been married 3 times.
It's the moment of truth. The wives are about to come face-to-face with their new husbands and children.
I'm Tony.
I'm Debbie.
Debbie, nice to meet you.
I'm Jordan.
I'm Corey.
This is Hunter.
Hunter.
And you're Jake, right?
Yep.
Nice to meet you.
You don't know that.
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
I don't know a whole lot about truck pulling. I'm really a girly girl, so I really don't like dirt a whole lot, so I may have to have some hand sanitizer with me.
She looks a little too girly girl for me. I'm not that high maintenance.
Even though she's afraid of dirt, we got a pressure washer. If she needs washed down, we'll wash her down.
My husband's very competitive.
Oh, really?
He's into truck pulling.
I don't even know what truck pulling is, so I don't care really. I mean, just like, wow.
And you're not competitive in sports.
I don't even play any.
She made the attempt, but she dropped the ball real quick on that.
I am just shocked that Tuesday has absolutely no interest. I've never been around kids that absolutely do nothing.
In Indiana, Corey must immediately head out with the family to a truck pulling event where the kids have to work with Jake while Corey takes care of the catering.
Poor Debbie has to be out here when all the excitement's going on the inside. You know, I'd rather be in there on the stands than out here cooking for everybody.
I'm up next. You got to be the cheerleader.
Okay. As long as I don't get dirty, I'm okay. I just feel grimy from head to toe right now. I'm ready to go home and take a nice hot bubble bath. I gotta go back to cook?
Gotta go back to cooking.
All right. Everything seems like it's what Jake wants, and Debbie has to go along for the ride.
In Michigan, Debbie has to put on makeup and dress up for a Labrie party night.
I feel sexy all over. I really do feel sexy. Yeah, it changes the inner you.
Whoa, styling and profiling tonight.
So maybe you won't be ashamed to trade a beautiful wife in for a more voluptuous one.
Right on, right on.
Hey, how are you? Very nice to meet you. It's very nice to meet you.
Debbie and Tony party on downstairs, leaving Tuesday and Hunter to their own devices.
I think they should be, at this point, getting more involved in their kids' lives and putting the focus on the kids instead of themselves.
Do another one. Like 4 more.
No.
At the Zerings, the truck pulling teams are breaking down after the day's competition, and there's no let-up for Corey.
The dog pooped on the floor in my room. Great. Hopefully he didn't get any of my bags. What do they usually do when the dog poops on the floor in my room?
Paper towel, and Mom cleans it up.
Your mom cleans it up too? Stressed right now. And Jake's out there having a good old time. It's like I still have to go out and make lemonade, and I've got dog poop to clean up. I'm just gonna clean this up and get back outside. There's so much more that she's supposed to be doing. Oh. Where's the stuff to make the lemonade?
All right, you wash your hands?
Yeah. It doesn't seem like he gives anything at all to this poor woman. Does she mix it or anything?
We'll shake it.
And she's, you know, continually running around and making sure that Jake's happy, and it's just, it's overwhelming.
But after her overwhelming first day, Corey is awoken at 5 in the morning by Jake's truck.
It's pretty loud. I didn't need an alarm this morning. Jake's truck did the job for me.
I'm the loudest person in the county. If that didn't wake up Coy, she's deaf and blind.
Corey has to take care of the house before leaving for work.
Where would I find the towels?
I don't know. Ask her. That ain't my department. I don't do dishes. I'm getting ready to take off. I got one more bowl from breakfast. Take care of it and see you this evening.
All right.
Enjoy.
This sucks. I should be getting myself ready for work, not having to wait on everybody else. I don't understand how Debbie could do this day in and day out.
In Michigan, Debbie has to focus on herself, spending 90 minutes getting made up for work while the girls get themselves off to school.
I am very curious what Corey does for an hour and a half. It's about looking good 24/7. Corey is more important than the role of motherhood.
In Indiana, Corey spends the day working Debbie's 2 jobs before heading home for yet more household chores.
Slave labor around here. I'm playing by the rules. I'm doing all the crappy stuff that Debbie does.
And to make things worse, Jake calls expecting Corey to run his errands.
Hello? What'd you need? He's calling and barking orders at her. Come bring me this, come bring me that. Hey, I'm here to pick up some parts for Jake. He expects her to do all the chores around the house. When does he expect her to get this stuff done? He's acting like Debbie's time isn't as valuable as his. Hey, Jake, are you gonna come get this? I got stuff to do at the house, too. You know that, don't you?
This is what pays the bills.
You're asking her to do a lot of sacrifices, but you don't do the same for her. That's part of being in a marriage. Each person sacrifices.
I've been married 20 years. How long you been married?
I've been married 3 years.
How many times?
This is my 3rd marriage.
Okay.
But that has nothing to do with it.
Who are you to give advice about getting married? I think she thinks her time's more important than mine. Tough.
After a day of working Corey's job as an automotive engineer, Debbie arrives home to have Tony pass on the responsibility of disciplining Tuesday.
What are we doing tonight? What's on the agenda?
You have to yell at Tuesday.
I have to yell at Tuesday?
Yeah, well, she didn't empty the dishwasher again, and she's sleeping when she's not supposed to be sleeping.
Hey, get your butt out of bed. Come on, let's go. And make sure all these clothes that aren't dirty are off the floor.
Her kids probably hate her. Because right now, I hate her.
Hey, what are you doing, for crying out loud? It doesn't surprise me at all that Tuesday's lazy. Nobody gives her any responsibility. They don't enforce the fact that good work ethics is a part of just growing up and being a part of a family.
At the Zarings, Corey gets to see just how good a work ethic the kids have. But she also finds out they are just as unappreciated as their mom.
Yeah, I read in the manual that your dad missed birthdays because he wanted to be out doing his truck pulls and stuff like that.
Yeah.
When's the last birthday party you remember having?
I've never had a birthday party.
You've never had a birthday party? Do you feel like you're missing out by not celebrating birthdays, or?
Not really. My dad wanted to raise us to work for what we received, so.
These kids are brainwashed. Because it's always been Dad's way, these kids think that's the only way. It's Jake's way or no way.
In Michigan, Debbie's troubled by Tuesday's collage of scantily clad men. Corey was 19 when Tuesday was born, and Debbie is worried that Tuesday may follow in her mother's footsteps.
I've noticed you don't have any interest other than boys. Those are just saying sex all over. Would your mom let you go out with somebody like that?
If she met him and okayed him, yeah.
But she says, don't have sex and get in trouble because I was 19 and did that. But do you know what guys are wanting at this age?
Oh, yeah.
But you're going to end up pregnant with a baby. You're going to still be a little girl, for crying out loud. I'm thinking she's going to follow in her mom's path. How old are you?
15.
These are men. Is Corey ready to be a grandma? No, she's probably not. She's really having a hard time being a mom because she still wants to be young herself and stepping up to the plate of being a responsible parent. You know, setting the standard of dating, setting the standard this could happen.
I'm waiting to see men that look like this because the guys in my school do not look like that.
The reality is that's probably not going to happen.
Yeah, I can dream.
In Indiana, Corey has to get dinner ready. In Debbie's kitchen, that Jake has neglected to finish building for the last 7 years.
This would drive me nuts. Did you find some pans down there?
No.
I'll have to see if I can make do. I mean, don't you think it would have been nice for your dad to give up a pull or two to spend a couple weekends on this and get it done? When he goes and does it, he
makes money off that. He doesn't get a paycheck for this house.
Yeah, but it makes your mom happy.
She can be happy that she's getting a roof over her head.
Your mom works really, really hard, and your dad takes a lot of it for granted.
Everyone gets the wrong impression of my dad.
Hey, Jordan? I've been experiencing the last couple of days everything that your mom goes through, and it's been hard for me. I can imagine that it's hard for her.
But he's a good person.
But it just seems like your dad doesn't give up things for anybody. I mean, including you kids.
I don't want to talk to anyone.
This man has gotten his kids to think the way that he thinks. His daughter doesn't even respect her enough to think that she deserves something nice. I mean, this woman has absolutely no respect.
At the Labries, Debbie has been talking to Tony about his problems disciplining Tuesday.
Joke it off, that's what I do a lot of times, like, oh, whatever, it's Tuesday being Tuesday. So I'm like, you know what, whatever, your mom can deal with it.
And she wants to know if it's because of their relationship as stepfather and stepdaughter.
She's going to use it against you, the stepdad thing. It's just going to be...
I got her at a later age, so it's going to be a lot of work. I am not a real open person. I'm not one to openly show my feelings and emotions. My parents were that same way with me. They were never, hey, I love you. So there's times where I've wanted to like sit down with Tuesday and just have a nice talk with her, but it's hard for me to do it.
You constantly pull back because you're afraid of response.
I don't even know if it's of response. I'm just afraid to open up. It's not an easy thing for me to do.
Tony wants to be the good guy. You know, he's in the marriage for 3.5 years. You know, he wants, you know, the bride's all wonderful, but the bride come with a package deal, and part of that package is to be a father. And she's afraid too, you know.
Yeah, I'm sure she is, because we've never had those conversations.
You didn't marry her and say, I'll be your husband, but yeah, I don't think I can do this dad thing.
I don't know. It's something to look into for sure.
At the Zarings, Corey confronts Jake over his attitude towards Debbie.
Jake, I've been living with your wife for a while, and she doesn't get the respect from all you guys here. Truck pulling and stuff like that is #1.
I had it before I got married.
But is it too much to ask for this kitchen to be together? I mean, you're lucky that she's been here for 20 years. I mean, I wouldn't have been able to. She's a strong woman. But I don't, it's, whatever, Jake. It's obvious you probably don't listen to your wife either. I feel disrespected, unappreciated. I'm sure what Debbie feels.
Do you think Dad's too hard on Mom?
No.
Do you think Mom's spoiled?
Yes. I'm really feeling sorry for Debbie because I'm feeling alone. I mean, she's probably feeling alone in this house too.
Today, everything is about to change in the Zaring and Labrie households as the new wives take control.
It's time for Jake to step up and make a sacrifice for Debbie.
The Labrie household is going to learn how to work, and they're going to learn how to stick with something through the end.
The families are summoned to the rules change ceremony. It's time for the wives to lay down the new rules, which the families must obey.
You need rules and you need responsibilities. From now on, there will be no more parties. It's time to close Bar Labrie.
Jake, this whole family revolves around you and your interests. This week, you're going to learn sacrifice in order to nurture your family.
I ain't gonna do it.
You girls contribute absolutely nothing to this household. Starting today, there will be no more computers or phone. My kids know how to work for what they get. Tuesday, I've got you a part-time job at the local restaurant washing dishes.
Jake, your wife gives and gives and gives, and you take advantage. So this week, you'll do laundry, wash the dishes, and finish the house.
That ain't gonna happen either.
Tuesday, I have never seen a 15-year-old child not have any interest. We started track and we're gonna finish it.
Whatever. Jake, you treat your trucks better than you treat your wife. You need to find a space to transform into a vacation getaway on the beach where you and your wife can spend quality time.
He's let her go on vacations. He
just doesn't go with her.
She married you. She wants to be with you.
And she's still married to me, 20 years. How many times you been married?
Sending somebody off on a vacation by herself.
How many times
I've been married is irrelevant.
You're trying to give me advice. You've been married 3 times.
Tuesday, you're only 15 years old and you are more than boy crazy. You seem to forget that your mom was only 19 years old when she had you. To make sure history doesn't repeat itself, you're gonna see how hard it is being a full-time student and a mother.
I'm not stupid, I'm not naive like you probably think, just like my mom. I know how boys are.
Jake, year after year, you show that attending a pull is more important than celebrating your children's birthdays. You will celebrate their birthdays, and you're giving up all your truck keys. We're locking up the machine shop because truck pulling's over.
It won't stop.
Your wife has issues with these things.
That has nothing to do with this marriage?
Well, it does when you spend all your time out there.
Maybe she needs to divorce me.
Tony, I see that you are struggling. Knowing where your place is as the stepfather, your role, I want you guys to connect.
Do you feel like I don't spend time with you?
I like it.
You are the father of this house, and this week, you're gonna start acting like one.
In Indiana, Corey tries to enforce her first rule, shutting down Jake's machine shop.
We need to close the shop off. It's time to live by my rules.
Then get out.
I came in and lived by yours. You're not gonna cooperate and live by mine?
You should have never came, I guess. She's selfish. She's been everything handed down to her. She thinks she's gonna stop me from going in my shop. Well, she ain't a very big woman to try to stop me.
In the Labrie home, Debbie immediately starts implementing her rules, collecting Tuesday and Hunter's cell phones and computers.
Those are the things that we'll earn back, okay?
I leave the decision up to Tuesday.
You're not taking my computer.
Okay.
So is it your phone then?
I can't.
It's all right, kiddo.
Those tears were definitely today. She had Tony right in the palm of her hand. But Tuesday, game is on.
At the Zarings, it's the first morning after rules change, and Corey is surprised to find Jake has risen early to carry out her rule that he do all the housework.
Got my job's done. This is a piece of cake. Dishes are all done, ain't they? I've done 2 loads of laundry instead of 1.
It's almost like he's not confident with himself, so he's got to belittle other people so it looks like he's better. I feel like you're still not giving value to what she does.
It's a job.
It doesn't seem like that. That she feels that you appreciate her. She's not.
She needs to move out when she gets home then.
You know, this is a woman you've been married to for 20 years, and you're like, well, Debbie doesn't like it, she can leave. What kind of man is that?
In Michigan, Tony's left for work, and Debbie's ruled that she abandoned Corey's 90-minute makeup regime to take care of the house and the girls instead.
You want a glass of milk or anything? Have a good day, sweet pie. Be careful. I really hope you have a good day today. This is nice.
Debbie walked me to the bus stop, and that makes me feel good.
At the Zarings, after Corey has failed to get Jake to appreciate his wife, now Jordan has stepped up to tell her that she doesn't appreciate another of her rules.
Do you think we really have to do this birthday thing? I just really don't think a birthday is that important.
I think it's going to benefit your dad, that he's doing something special for you guys.
He appreciates me every day. I don't need it just one day a year.
It's doing something totally unselfish.
But he's doing stuff you ask him to.
He fights me on all of it.
Because you got him in the house trying to work and get stuff done, and then he's trying to get his farming done. In a very short amount of time, that's a lot of things to do. One man can't do 5 million things at one time. Of course, acting like a little stubborn child.
In Michigan, Debbie has ruled Tuesday has to work for a day at a restaurant in order to teach her a good work ethic.
We'll do those, and we'll take out some trash and clean some bathrooms. Sound fun?
No. This is disgusting. This makes me want to sock Debbie in the face. A full-on knock her out, break her nose punch.
In Indiana, Corey is determined to persevere. And even though he did the household chores, Jake is now supposed to put aside his own work to build a vacation spot for Debbie.
Well, I've still got to get all the supplies for her vacation spot.
She don't appreciate things. She demands everything at once. My wife will be happy with what I've got done and appreciable. She's not appreciable. All right. Anything X'd off or not?
I'm not doing the birthday thing.
Why'd you cross out some of the rules?
This is our family. This is how we live.
I followed everything
No, you didn't.
that Debbie put in her manual.
No, you didn't. And that's the way it is.
I'm not. This is too emotionally
All right.
stressing
Whatever.
for me. I'm just gonna leave,
All right.
Jake. I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna take my stuff upstairs and leave.
All right.
You don't feel the need to try to make things easier on me. You just keep on trying to make them as hard as you can. It's like you're just having fun with me.
I'll do what I can do. I ain't gonna do all of them.
That's not the way that it works, Jake.
Well, then we won't do anything.
You know what? You can still be a man and be sensitive and caring.
That's a show of being weak.
When you want to try, Jake, let me know.
What?
At the Labries, Tuesday's relaxing after her first day of work. Completely unaware that Debbie is about to enact her next rule change.
At this point, Tuesday, I'm going to give you this baby, and I'm taking the keyboard and the phone. Yeah, I am.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am. And you will earn them back. Well, I am taking the phone.
No, you're not.
I am taking
No, you're
the phone.
not.
I am taking the phone.
No, you're not. Give me my phone
you can
right
earn
now.
it back.
No.
Well, I have the phone, and you're not getting it back.
Okay, sure, I'm not. Sure.
There's your baby. Bond with her. Tuesday, you can't leave. Let's get back here and talk about it.
Let's not.
Tuesday?
Nope.
You only know I'm doing this because I love you.
And I don't care. Debbie's a If I wouldn't have left, I would have punched her in the face.
Tony's returned from work to find Debbie expecting him to follow her rule that he steps up as a dad and enforce discipline.
Oh, Tony, you better have a seat.
Let me just guess. Tuesday.
I gave her an educational baby. Didn't go well. I took her most prized possession, which was her cell phone.
Mm-hmm.
At that point, your daughter took off out the front door. So, Tony, I want to see some responsibility. So go get her.
I will do that.
Thank you, Tony.
When Debbie first laid down the rules, I didn't think I'd really be backing or supporting any of them. But at this point, I'm just tired of Tuesday's attitude. She just needs to do what she's told to do. Tues, come here. Debbie gave you a rule to do, and you're not doing it?
Nope.
Why?
Because I don't want to.
If you take your phone?
Yep.
You want it back?
Yep.
Then you gotta do it.
Nope, I'm not doing it.
You are gonna do it, whether you like it or not. Well, you're gonna find yourself in a world of heat then with me, because you're gonna be grounded for a long time. So get your stuff, let's get in the car, and you're gonna go deal with it. Slam that door again, kid, and you're in some major trouble, man, I tell you what.
In Indiana, after her fight with Jake, Corey has left the Zaring farm for a nearby hotel.
I'm gonna go to breakfast with him to see the kids and stuff, and hopefully maybe I can sit and talk to him. And I had some hopes that maybe he would come around, but I really don't think he's going to ever completely come around.
But at the farm, the ever unpredictable Jake has decided to follow a rule and build a vacation spot for Debbie.
I do things for my wife. It's just you ain't gonna get them all in one time. I do things that I need to work on and be more loving towards my wife. I'm loving towards her. I'm hard. Everybody knows I'm hard. You know, that's part of the reason my wife loves me, because I am so hard. And she would like me to be softer at times. But she also don't want no wuss for a husband.
In Michigan, after Tony's put his foot down, Tuesday has agreed to attempt track under Debbie's supervision.
Look, there she is.
I can't believe Tuesday is out there.
I know.
Set!
Come on, Tuesday!
Tues!
All right, go.
Come on, Tues! Oh, way to go! That was a big accomplishment for Tuesday, and for us to be there and actually watch Tuesday go through that was a pretty big deal. Come here, kiddo. Awesome.
When I had to go to track, I mean, it was a little weird because I don't like running, really. It was okay. Like, it wasn't awful.
In Indiana, after a night at a hotel, Corey is returning to the Zaring farm.
You know, I'm going over there to try to get him to do the rules so that he can experience what he's supposed to experience.
And you can ask my wife. If she asks me nicely, I can get some things done. But if you want to start getting demanding, I can be pretty arrogant.
So what's going to happen today, Jake?
Tell me. I mean,
you know, I've
you
given up.
Get dirt under them fingernails.
You know what?
out there and all that steel.
I've given up doing everything that I normally do.
I don't think so.
To be here, yeah, Jake. But I'm done sacrificing when you don't want to make sacrifice.
It's my house. I'll be out of the hell I want to be.
I'm done.
All right.
The only thing that I have for that man is hate, because he's so nasty. There's nothing inside of him but nastiness. He's just...
In Michigan, now that Tony is cracking the whip, Tuesday gets with the program, hoping to get her phone back.
I only did it because I totally did not feel like arguing because I was tired and my back hurt. And I'm just like, don't argue, we can get it done quicker.
Hey, Tuesday, you've had quite a long day. When I give this back to you is because that was a lot of hard work. I want you to know that the next time a boy calls you, this is not our #1 priority. She can't come to the phone right now. She's a little busy. That was too precious.
And on the final night, Tony, who has previously avoided talks with Tuesday, follows Debbie's rule that he attempt to bond with his stepdaughter.
So, it's pretty weird. You and I hanging out, chilling together.
Mm-hmm.
Is it torture?
No.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
What'd you think of the track thing you did?
It was dumb.
Why was it dumb?
Because I didn't want to do it.
But you did it. I was proud as hell of you. I got a little lump in my throat that
You're
day.
such a sissy.
Well, hey. I guess you bring the sissy out of me then, I suppose. I think I'm gonna actually try to make the time to have a little hang time for just Tuesday and I.
In Indiana, it's the last day of the swap. And Corey waits until Jake has left the premises before going to the kids with one last appeal on Debbie's behalf.
I decided to come back because I wanted to see if you guys wanted to help spiff up her beach area. Jordan, you want to help out? There's a few things that we got to try to make this kind of pretty for your mom.
I don't know how to decorate. I'm straight.
Jordan didn't really do much. You know, I was trying to get her involved, but she didn't. I think that poor Jordan really has never had anything really special done for her, so she doesn't know how to do something special for somebody else. You think your mom will like it?
Yeah, if she don't fall out of it. She's really clumsy. Corey doesn't understand my mom. I didn't agree with some of the things she was doing because I thought it was over excessive.
And on the final night, Corey leaves a message for Debbie.
You put up with a lot, Debbie, that you don't need to. You just need to step up, stand up, and say, hey, Jake, I'm an equal to you, and you need to treat me that way.
It's the final day of the swap, and the wives prepare to return to their families.
Tony was very sweet. That's what I want to take back with me. It's probably not going to be all about Jake now. High five, guys. It's going to be a little bit more about Mom. Gonna miss ya.
I'm definitely gonna say what I need to say at table meeting. Jake needs to know just exactly how he makes somebody feel, and I'm gonna tell him. You guys are great kids.
The couples are about to be reunited.
Oh, baby, I missed you so much.
Good to see you. I missed you. I did. You're the most awesome husband in the world.
It's judgment time as the couples finally come face to face across the table.
Living as Debbie, I didn't feel like you gave respect to her. And then when rules switched to me, he didn't want to cooperate. No, I'm doing this, no, I'm doing that. It was always Jake's way or no way.
Jake, I really am disappointed. I mean, it's one thing to be hard-nosed, but as a family, we start something and we finish it. And where was your sportsmanship?
It was all about picking on me all week.
I mean, I'm competitive, and I'm ashamed of you if you did not start it and finish it, because crying out loud, you have embedded that upon all of us.
Every time we got in an argument, she'd break down and put her hands there. I've had enough of this.
Whatever, Jake.
Well, about the kids, we ain't talked nothing about the kids. All we're doing is talking about ourselves.
I found that the kids do have a lot of chores. I thought was pretty excessive.
I thought your kids had absolutely no responsibility of anything. I mean, my biggest concern with Tuesday was her being so boy crazy. She was to take care of a baby, just to show the responsibility, how hard your mom worked. She fought me tooth and nail every step of the way. She was out of control. I took the phone, I took the computer, and until she does the job, she ain't getting it back, period, flat.
The girls need to start, buckling down a little bit more and take more responsibility for their actions.
I also felt the kids didn't respect everything that you do either. Jordan is a Jake mouthpiece. Everything that comes out of her mouth is exactly the same thing that comes out of his. Well, Mom was spoiled. What's wrong with that?
Well, thank you.
Because you do a lot. You deserve time for yourself. There's always time if you work together. I mean, that's part of mine and Tony's relationship.
Our family is about taking care of the kids.
But at the same time, you focus so much on your family, you forget about who you are and the reason you two got married in the first place, to be together because you loved one another, right? So, I mean, instead of sacrificing one for the other, you have to kind of try to find a balance.
You guys need time together. Tony and I always make time for each other because you guys got to reconnect.
Find it in my schedule.
Debbie lives in your life.
She
Is there a way for him to make time for you?
Yes, he could set some time aside.
I'll admit that I don't give her enough time. I'm not saying that. And I hope to be able to get where we can do some time together.
That's awesome.
But it wasn't going to happen in a week's time.
After living with Jake, I have even more appreciation for my husband. And I learned that,
I knew she was going to cry again.
Shut up, Jake. I've had enough of your over the last week. Debbie, I feel bad for you. And hopefully, seeing a nice man like Tony, you're going to realize that you deserve better than the way you've been treated.
After 2 weeks apart, the wives are about to be reunited with their children.
Oh, finally, I'm home.
It says, welcome home, Debbie.
Spelled right.
Spelled right with a Y.
Parlor Brie is back open, so it's all good.
Definitely back open.
I know you guys think this is lame and silly. I think it's romantic and sweet.
Since the swap, there have been changes in the Zering household.
I really do want to thank you for my hammock.
Well, that damn dog flipped me out of the damn thing twice.
I know, but I won't flip you out of if you want to get on it.
It's wet. I'm not getting on that.
Me, Dad, and Jordan really show our appreciation for Mom. We help her in return for all the duties that she does for us.
Jake has changed. We went out to dinner every weekend.
I appreciate my wife and love her, but Corey's been married 3 times. 3 years is the longest. How can you even get a perspective on what marriage is about? Hell, our first 3 years of life was all sex. Then once you get older, you start thinking about what life's really about. It ain't all about just me and her right now. I mean, we've got a family. When our family's gone, it'll be about me and her again like it was when we was young.
20 more years.
And there have also been changes in the Labrie home.
The biggest change since the swap would be holding the kids more accountable for their chores.
Before the swap, I hated doing my chores, and now I don't really mind doing them.
You need to get in the kitchen and get it picked up. You didn't do your chores yet, so you can watch TV later.
The one change I've noticed in Tony is that he's more strict.
I'm not crumbling anymore, and the punishments are a little more severe now. All right, way to go.
Tuesday has realized that Tony is somebody that cares about her a lot.
And hopefully in the future, we can continue to grow and have a great relationship as a father-daughter, not like a daughter and stepdad kind of a feeling. All right, yeah, there you go.
You are so dumb.
First I'll teach you is 1, 2, 3 combo. Front, reverse, and hook.
Right.
Don't think of it as like punting a football.
Shoo. Very limber for a fat boy, ain't I?
You don't want to look like you're flying an airplane. 3.
Ooh.
4. 5. 6.
Can we go one-on-one at the end of the week?